I'm Jungle Jr. with my pal and Dad Zito.
Welcome to our podcast where we talk about the Cincinnati Bengals. Today we're going to talk about the Week 4 matchup where the Bengals visited the Carolina Panthers. All right, Jungle Jr., how did this one go?
Good.
What was your favorite part of this game?
When Trey Hendrickson got his hand on the ball and then threw it at one of his teammates to get Von Bell an interception, that almost became a pick six.
That was pretty excellent. Would you like to talk through the game from beginning to end, or do you just want to focus on your favorite parts and not so favorite parts?
Beginning to end.
All right. Well,
and then we can talk about the favorites and not so favorites.
Okay. Who started with the ball?
Panthers.
Panthers had the ball first. How'd that go?
The Panthers drove the ball down the field super duper fast. But then the Bengals stopped a TD that was about to go in. And Panthers failed on fourth down.
So the Panthers didn't score?
The touchdown, yeah.
Oh. Okay. So the Bengals get the ball. Where did they get it?
1 yard line.
Wow. They stopped them on the 1 yard line?
And then they scored.
Who did?
Jamar.
So let's read it.
Bengals moved more slowly, but he had great catches. But then we had to punt because of a tipped pass.
All right. So we got the fourth down stop, but then we had to punt. Panthers have the ball. What happens?
Panthers moving okay, but then Yep, this is it. Trey Hendrickson impacted, which means, in this case, the impact means he grabbed the ball and then helped him aim.
Okay.
And throw. And that impacted so that Von Bell could intercept it, but then he got them down to the 18-yard line.
And so what happened on the following Bengals drive?
They made it a touchdown. So that kind of made it feel like a pick six because it was made by an interception.
True. Who got the touchdown?
Chase Brown.
Nice. So now we're up 7-0. Panthers get the ball back. What happens?
Panthers scored by driving down the field super fast, and then they scored a TD to make it 7-7.
Oh.
But the one that the extra point that Evan McPherson had to get, he almost missed. It barely went in the bars.
But it still counts. So we're tied 7-7. Bengals get the ball again. What happened on this drive?
Oh yeah, this is the best play. So Jamar Chase caught a catch, yeah. And then it looked like he was down. He broke 3 or 4 tackles, and then it was off to the races, and Jamar won 63 yards.
Amazing.
Touchdown.
So now we're up 14-7. Panthers get the ball back. What happens?
Touchdown Panthers on a long, slow drive with a lot of Bengals missed tackles and got a TD that made it 14-14, 1:10 remaining in the first half.
That's not a lot of time. So what did the Bengals do?
Score. Bengals marched down the field with a big catch by Yoshi-Bosh in the middle, and then help from some pass interferences. Zach Moss gets a touchdown with 1 second left in the half.
So what's the score at halftime?
21-14 at the half, Bengals.
Okay. So who gets the ball to start the second half?
Bengals.
And what happens?
Bengals run game looks awesome. Then Chase Brown takes it in for a 28-14 lead for the Bengals.
Cool.
So we're 14 ahead.
All right. How did the next couple drives go?
Panthers and Bengals trade punts. What do you mean by trade?
So that means that the Panthers punted and then the Bengals punted it back. So like here's a punt, here's a punt. It's kind of like they exchanged punts. They gave punts to each other.
It kind of sounds like points.
But it's a punt.
Yep.
All right. On one of these punts, did the Panthers try and do something tricky?
Yep. The Panthers tried to throw it, but then who knocked it out?
Dijon Anthony.
Knocked it out. He was like, bam! And the football fell out.
Yep. He's a rookie, and that was his only play on defense all game. It's pretty good for one play, huh?
Yep.
He did his job. All right. So after that failed trick play, the Bengals had the ball, kind of close to the end zone. How did that go?
Bengals went backwards, but were able to get a field goal. 31-14.
Okay. So now the Panthers get the ball again.
The Panthers had a big, huge run, and then got a big touchdown pass to make it 31-21.
Okay. But the Bengals have the ball back. It's going to be fine, right?
Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
Why not?
It wasn't fine. Joe Burrow threw a interception. Oh, no. Grandpa might be like, yay, but yeah.
Okay. So the Panthers get the ball after Joe Burrow throws that interception. How far did they get?
No, basically nowhere. But they got a field goal. 31-24.
Okay. So the Bengals get the ball back. Surely now they can run out the game, right?
Yeah. No, they can't.
Oh.
Bengals can't keep it going to punt to the Panthers with 4:42 remaining.
Okay.
And the Panthers get a 3-and-out.
Oh, all right. So our defense shows up.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. What happens next?
Bengals run time off the clock and kick a field goal with 1:14 remaining, which made it, this is the final score, 34-24. Panthers can't get anything going.
On the last drive.
Yep. And Bengals win their first win of the season.
Yeah, first win of the season. How'd that make you feel?
Good. And the score was, once again, 34-24 Bengals.
Mm-hmm. So we talked a lot about a lot of the fun plays. Are there any other plays you want to talk about? Things that you really remember?
I really remember the Trey Hendrickson throw and the Jamar Chase thing.
Those were the two best plays of the game. I agree.
Well, if you were a Bengals fan, anywhere out there.
That's true. I learned a few statistics after the game. Did you know that this was basically the first time that Joe Burrow had a game with no sacks in 3 years? How does that make you feel?
Pumped.
Yeah. What does that mean about our team?
We're getting stronger.
Which part of our team is getting stronger?
Offense.
The offensive line in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think Amarius Mims probably had a good game. I think they all had a good game.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Mhm.
All right. Who else was really special in this game? Any other players? We mentioned Joe Burrow getting no sacks. We mentioned Jamar Chase's play, Trey Hendrickson's play.
Yeah, but there was one sad thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Trey Hendrickson got hurt.
He did get hurt towards the end of the game. Yeah. They said it's like a small neck injury, something called a stinger. So I don't know if he'll be back for this next game, but hopefully he'll be back soon. It's not too serious of an injury.
Good.
Yeah.
Because if it was, he would probably be out for the rest of the season.
If it was a serious injury, yes. But we're wishing him a speedy recovery.
Mm-hmm.
The other player that stood out to me as having a great game was Chase Brown. How did Chase Brown look to you?
mind-blowing.
How was it mind-blowing?
Once he got the ball, he was at least going 7 yards.
How did he get so far so fast?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I think that he was just really good at running straight ahead and finding holes behind the offensive line blockers. Well, our next game for week 5, the Bengals return home to Paycor, and they take on their first division opponent of this season. Who is it?
If I would be guessing, it would be the Browns, but it's the Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens.
Who crushed the Bills last night.
They did. They beat the Bills last night, Sunday night.
10-34.
I think it was 35-10. And the way that the Ravens did it was with a really strong running game with Derrick Henry, who's a very good running back.
Derrick Henry.
How does that make you feel about this matchup for the Bengals?
Hard, but hopefully Chase Brown can return and attack too.
Yeah. So hopefully we have a strong running game too.
Yep.
And we can overcome their offense with our better offense.
Yeah. We hope a better offense.
Yeah. I hope so too. So it's going to be a tough one this coming Sunday against the Ravens. But we will watch it and see what happens and hope that the Bengals can pull out another win to be in a good position in our division. The Ravens are 2-2 and the Bengals are 1-3. So if we beat them, we'll both have 2 wins, and that also means we win the current tiebreaker against the Ravens.
What's a tiebreaker?
A tiebreaker determines who gets to go in front of who if it comes down to it for a playoff spot. So if we beat them head-to-head, if we beat them in both games, then we would win the tiebreaker if we have the same number of wins and losses.
Oh.
So beating your division opponents is really important for that reason.
Oh.
All right, let's close it out.
Thanks for listening.
You can email us at ditto@junglejuniorpod.com with your ideas, feedback, or Pokemon Go tips. I know Jungle Auntie's got some. We're waiting on them.
Yep. Throw them out wherever you are. Until next time, I'm Jungle Junior.
And I'm Ditto.
Ooh, dang.